Welcome to our exploration of the Tao Te Ching. Today we will be looking closely at Chapter 19. It reads as follows: To help humanity, spurn holiness, discard cleverness, abandon the doctrine of kindness, and relinquish moral duty. After rejecting these external injunctions, a natural piousness and compassion will be allowed to flourish. Moreover, if we disregard academic knowledge and spurn ceremony, we will be freed from anxiety over status and distress over details. Furthermore, when we root out artifice and banish profiteers, hustlers and thieves will be obliged to find their targets elsewhere. However, these are just outward policies. Within ourselves, we must also come to value the unadorned, embrace simplicity, reduce self-consciousness, and curtail our craving. Chapter 19 of the Tao Te Ching advises us to strip away artificial constructs and moral impositions to uncover a natural, harmonious way of living. This chapter offers a profound critique of societal norms and suggests that true wisdom and compassion arise from simplicity and authenticity rather than from external doctrines and learned knowledge. The chapter begins by urging us to reject holiness and cleverness. In the context of Taoism, holiness can be understood as the imposition of religious or moral ideals that dictate how individuals should behave. By discarding these ideals, we allow natural piety and compassion to flourish. This notion is counterintuitive to many traditional belief systems that emphasize the importance of moral duty and religious adherence. However, Laozi argues that these external injunctions often create a rigid framework that stifles genuine human goodness. Cleverness in this sense refers to intellectual manipulation and the pursuit of knowledge for its own sake. While knowledge and intelligence are typically valued, the Tao Te Ching warns against over-reliance on academic learning and intellectual prowess. This skepticism towards learned knowledge is rooted in the belief that true wisdom comes from understanding the Tao, the fundamental principle that underlies the universe, rather than from accumulating information. By spurning cleverness, we free ourselves from the anxiety over status and the distress over details, allowing us to live more authentically. The text also encourages us to disregard academic knowledge and ceremony. This is not a call to ignorance, but a critique of the way in which academic knowledge can become disconnected from lived experience and practical wisdom. In modern contexts, this can be seen in the prevalence of academic debates and intellectual arguments that, while stimulating, often fail to address real-world issues meaningfully. The Tao Te Ching suggests that when we prioritize academic knowledge and ceremony, we become preoccupied with maintaining our status and adhering to societal expectations, which can lead to unnecessary anxiety and distress. By spurning ceremony, the text critiques the superficial aspects of social customs and rituals that often distract us from deeper truths. Ceremonies can create a sense of belonging and order, but they can also become empty gestures that mask the true essence of our interactions. By rejecting these outward displays, we can focus on the substance of our relationships and actions, leading to a more genuine and fulfilling way of life. The chapter further advises us to root out artifice and banish profiteers. Artifice or artificiality refers to the various ways in which we create false appearances and manipulations to achieve our goals. This can manifest in personal interactions, where we present ourselves in a way that is not true to our nature, or in broader societal practices that prioritize image over substance. By eliminating artifice, we embrace authenticity and simplicity, which are core tenets of the Taoist philosophy. Profiteers, hustlers, and thieves are symbols of those who exploit others for personal gain. The Tao Te Ching suggests that by removing the incentives for such behavior, we create a society where people are not driven by greed and selfishness. This can be achieved by fostering a culture that values the unadorned and simple aspects of life, reducing the need for individuals to engage in deceitful or harmful practices to succeed. Internally, we are encouraged to value the unadorned and embrace simplicity. This means appreciating things for their intrinsic worth, rather than their outward appearance or societal value. Simplicity in this context is not about deprivation, but about reducing the clutter and distractions that prevent us from seeing the world clearly. By simplifying our lives, we create space for genuine experiences and connections, aligning ourselves more closely with the natural flow of the Tao. The final advice in this chapter is to reduce self-consciousness and curtail our craving. Self-consciousness or excessive self-awareness can lead to a constant concern with how we are perceived by others. This preoccupation can create a barrier between ourselves and our true nature, making it difficult to live authentically. By letting go of self-consciousness, we can engage more fully with the present moment and the people around us. Curtailing craving refers to managing our desires and impulses. In a consumer-driven society, we are constantly encouraged to want more possessions, more status, more success. However, these cravings can lead to a perpetual state of dissatisfaction and striving. The Tao Te Ching teaches that by reducing our desires, we can find contentment in what we have and who we are, leading to a more peaceful and fulfilling existence. Chapter 19 also serves as a critique of top-down moralizing and governance. The text suggests that imposing moral and ethical standards from above can lead to resistance and rebellion. Instead, by promoting self-evidently wholesome and nourishing solutions, people will naturally be drawn to them. This aligns with the Taoist principle of Wu Wei, or effortless action, where the best way to lead is often by example and through gentle guidance rather than forceful imposition. The critique extends to the role of intellectuals and academics in society. The Tao Te Ching highlights the problem of sophistry and intellectual manipulation, where educated individuals can argue for any point of view, often losing sight of the truth. This skepticism towards academic knowledge emphasizes the importance of direct lived experience and the wisdom that comes from engaging with the world in a simple, unadorned manner. Ultimately, Chapter 19 of the Tao Te Ching calls for a return to a more natural way of living. By rejecting external impositions and embracing simplicity, authenticity, and the unadorned aspects of life, we can align ourselves more closely with the Tao. This alignment allows us to live harmoniously with ourselves and the world around us, free from the anxieties and stresses that come from societal expectations and artificial constructs. In conclusion, Chapter 19 of the Tao Te Ching offers a profound and timeless critique of societal norms and intellectual pursuits, advocating for a return to simplicity, authenticity, and natural living. By following these principles, we can cultivate a deeper sense of peace, contentment, and harmony in our lives.